In this video, I just want to show you guys why most of the times after picking a CRC candle, you end up getting stopped out. Maybe you're trying to buy the market and the market just all of a sudden just go against you, and you're wondering why did the market do that. Now, first thing first, CRC candle or CRC isn't just you picking one candle, the next candle just close inside and boom, you're ready to go. No. You need what we call confluence, you need confirmations. In any candle you pick, you need confirmations and you need confluence. Now I'm going to clear my shot right now. And also, most of the times you guys are going to complain like saying some brokers did it, some brokers did not show this, some brokers did not do this. No. I don't have problem with brokers that shows different price action in the higher time frame. Most of the times those brokers can just kind of look different in the higher time frame, but when you go to the lower time frame, you're going to see that they don't have the same pattern. So whenever I post something on the social media and people like, this is not what my chart is showing me, or this is not how the candle look like, I don't care, because I don't care how the candle looks like. Your main focus should be, is there any confirmation or confluence on the lower time frame? Now, why most of the times you get stopped out of the market is because there is no confirmation on the lower time frame. There is no confluence. There's nothing, because you saw a candle like this. You saw a candle like this, and the next one goes up like this, close inside, and you're expecting the third candle to do something like this. And before you know, you're going to see the market do something like this, take you out of the market, and you start wondering why. Now, one of the reasons why is this: most of you don't pay attention to what the lower time frame is saying. You don't pay attention to the lower time frame. Is the lower time frame giving you the go ahead to actually buy or to actually sell? Because you see the first candle, accumulation, the next candle was a manipulation, and you expected the third candle to be a distribution, and the next candle or the third candle end up not distributing, and you're shouting that, oh, CRT doesn't work. No, it does, but you didn't pick the right candle. Now, it's not just picking candle. To pick candles can be very, very easy. Not just picking candle. You need to check, what is the lower time frame saying? Because you see, an higher time frame CRT or CRT pattern or CRT candle will not work out or will not play out if the lower time frame is not giving you the entry, if the lower time frame is not giving you the confirmation, if the lower time frame is not giving you the confluence. Because an higher time frame bias without the lower time frame shifts, or the lower time frame telling you that, oh yeah, the market is going to go this way, it's just like a design on the chart. Now, where can you find CRT candles? You can find CRT candles at what? Previous high, previous low, range high, range low, and also what? Higher time frame key levels or higher time frame periods like fair value gap, order block, breaker block. Now, in my previous video, I talked about model 1, and most of you didn't still pay attention to that video, because let me tell you something, without the confirmation, you're going to keep on getting stuff out of the market over and over again. Even after seeing one two candle or 1 2 candle like this, if the lower time frame is not giving you confirmation to sell, trust me, this candle that dumped down is going to do something like this. Sorry. Like this. Now, I posted a BTC chart on Twitter, and I was selling BTC, and I left the market at a somewhat certain level, and people were like, why did you get out of the market? This was the reason. After this candle here, I saw this chart candle here. This one. This is the high and this is the low. This is a chart pattern. Now, how could you have caught the buy? If you mark those points here, sorry. If you mark these points here, or this candle here as a CRT candle, this was the sell, CRT sell candle here. The market sold to this level, and now you're trying to buy, and because this candle here took out this candle low, and now you're expecting the market to actually what? Buy up. And the next candle, or the candle that follows, took you out. And you wonder why. Even after seeing the pattern, the reason why it failed was because the lower time frame was not giving a clear direction. The lower time frame was not giving what? A clear direction. Different brokers with different price action. If you're trying to pick candle in the higher time frame, trust me, different brokers are going to show you different things. But just go to the lower time frame and pay attention there. Because for any chart to be valid, it has to do something like this. Sorry. You're going to see something like this. Low, 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 low. Why is going to take out this point here, this pattern, and go up like this. You will see something like this. The first confirmation you need in the lower time frame is turtle soup. And now, what is turtle soup? Turtle soup is just like what? A fake breakout when price takes out what liquidity. You have to see turtle soup. That is the first confirmation. A turtle soup is the first confirmation. When price what takes out what liquidity. Now, after seeing the turtle soup, the next thing you want to see is the what? Model 1. Now, model 1 is the candle that what? Forms the what? Market structure shift. Or a model 1 cannot be valid if it does not show what? A market structure shift. Now, you'll be wondering, what is market structure shift? When price takes out what? Lower time frame highs and low. All this liquidity here. When price take out liquidity like this, lower time frame high. Once you see price take out lower time frame high, then there is a probability that the market is definitely going down like this to tap into the model 1 and go back up. Now, because the price broke out of this market structure, because price broke out of this high, you started chasing price. No, you're supposed to wait for price to retrace back and tap into the model 1 for it to be valid. I'm going to show you something in the chart. On the chart. This CRT highs and low. Sorry. CRT high. And this is CRT low. Not just this, because you can still see something like this 1, 2, 3, or you can still see this price closing inside this range, and the next candle is going to do something like this. The reason why you're going to get stopped out of the market, or the reason why the market is going to do something like this after you've entered the market, is because the lower time frame is not giving you the go ahead. The lower time frame is not giving the confirmation. There is nothing like a directional change in the lower time frame. Price has not changed. There is no confirmation on the lower time frame. There is no confluence there. Nothing. Now, after seeing candle closes inside like this, the next thing for you is to go to the lower time frame. We all know the model 1 candle. If you don't know what model 1 is, you can actually go to my previous video because I talk about it there. So, you need the model 1. The big bucket candle that clears out the range, this candle here. You need turtle soup. Price took our liquidity. This liquidity here. This here. Not just turtle soup, because even after seeing turtle soup, you can still get stopped out of the market. Now, you need what? The model 1. That is the market structure shift. Now, how can you actually identify that? After this candle take out the liquidity here, you want to see what? A market structure shift. That is price taking out little highs on the lower time frame. Like this one here. This is the candle high. Now when you see something like this, price needs to break out of this, all this lower highs, like those little liquidities, those high. Immediately price broke out of this high here. You don't need to chase price. If the trade is going to be valid, price will definitely come back here to tap into the model 1 candle. This is it here. The first thing you want to see is what market structure shift. Now, immediately price took out this high. That already was indicate that price already was broke out of the words or break out of the this IA. Price already formed a market structure shift because price already took out this word, this I. This is trying to tell you that price has changed direction from selling to buying. Now, immediately price takes out this liquidity here. Sorry, you don't need to chase price because if the CRC is going to be valid, it has to go back to tap into this model 1. Like I said in my previous video, for model 1 to be valid, you need to see a true market structure shift, and that is what just happened here. Price breaks out of this high, here. Immediately you see price breaks out of this high, definitely you should be waiting for the price to come and tap into this model 1. You should be waiting for it right here. And you can see the way price went back down and tap into model 1. This is how a true CRC should look like. You can't take trade. If price does something like this, price went down, and price did not take out this high, then the CRC, that trade you're about to take is not valid. You need to wait. You need to see it. Now, if you saw something like this, or if you see something like this, if price did not take out this high here, price does something like this, then there is no trade. Price has not formed the market structure shift. There must be a market structure shift for that trade to be valid. You saw price doing something like this, then on the lower time frame, price telling you no, we're not trying to buy right now. We can't buy right now. Until you see something like this. Then price now forms a market structure shift. You should be waiting for the model 1 right here. That is why most of the time you see me place my entry at the model 1. Because price already formed a market structure shift. So definitely, since price formed a market structure shift, price needs to come tap into the model 1 before what? Going back up. If price is not showing you something like this, then no, you can't take the trade. Same thing happened today. Same thing. CRT low. CRT high. Sorry. Here. Why did I pick this candle as my CRT candle? Because of what? CRT just pick one candle. The next candle closes inside. And now you're waiting for a model 1 entry. If you don't see the model 1, if you don't see a true market structure shift, if you don't see 32, then there's no entry. If you go to the lower time frame on the 15-minute time frame, you're going to see the same thing I just explained right now. You see, price took out the liquidity, the model 1 candle, the big bucket candle. Not just that. Like I said, for a true market structure shift, for a true market structure, you need to see what? A market what? You need to see what? Price breakout of what? A lower time frame high. Liquidities. For the CRT or for that trade to be actually what? Be valid. Now looking at this, you see the way price took out this high. Price was going down. Whereas in the rest eye, you can see right here. You can mark this here as your eye. Immediately price breaks out of lower time frame high. Like this. High, low, high, low. That is the starting stop right here. Immediately price breaks out of it like this. For this model 1 to be valid, price needs to what? Form a market structure shift. And you can see, immediately price break that high, forming a market structure. You can see that price went down to tap into the model 1. Before going back up. So for any CRT pattern or for any CRT candle to be valid, on the lower time frame, it must show something like this. This. All this thing, I talked about it in my previous video. All you need to see is the model 1. The reason why you get stopped out is because you don't wait for lower time frame key levels. You don't wait for confirmation. You don't use confirmation. You just enter the trade because of you just see 1, 2 candle and you expect the third candle to just buy. You need confirmation from the lower time frame. If not, you're going to get what? Stopped out. So you need lower time frame for what? Confirmation. Higher time frame CRT just tells you that, just give you the idea that the market is going to buy. But lower time frame gives you the go ahead, give you the confirmation that yes, definitely the market is buying. The market will buy. But higher time frame just tells you that the market is likely to buy. It's giving the idea that, oh, the market is going to buy. You're not sure. But going to the lower time frame, with all the confirmation you've seen, with everything, you're not sure that the market is definitely what? Going to buy. Due to the what? Conference. I told you, the conference are what? 32, that's the first one. And the next one you need is the model 1. And the what? A true market structure shift, that is MSS. If you don't see those things, the trade or the candle you've picked is actually the wrong candle. Trust me. Go to your chart and practice this. Not once, not twice. You will learn how to pick the correct candles and you will know how to place entries on CRT. So this is why I'm going to end the video for now. I'm going to be dropping more stuff on CRT in my next video. So make sure you like this video right now and make sure you subscribe to this channel. And thank you for watching to the end.